Hey people, it's Kelly at Print Pray Slay, and I have a special video about my scripture writing plan. I pretty much have it inside of my faith journal, which actually has like 3 sections in it. So it has my Bible experience, and then it has my dot journal, which is my prayer journal, and then this little bookmark right here is clear, so I don't know if you can see it, but it has where my scripture writing plan starts. So this scripture writing plan to me has been different this year because it is the one that I've stuck to the most. Like, I've done every scripture in here for the most part. I think I've only skipped like 2 scriptures. And I love that I'm able to keep up with it. A big part of that is the fact that I've been keeping up with it because I'm doing it with my patrons. So this is the beginning. This is a part of the plan. It has a whole plan that comes together with all 12 months in it and all of the things that you need. But then each month I release a add-on that has additional images in it. So we have Slay this year, scripture writing plan is the image that I made for my son when he was doing his scripture writing. And then I have the definition of a scripture writing plan, and then my logo. Added some washi tape. So nice, simple, and cute. I always leave like this page blank, but I ended up creating it and doing something with it. So I'm really happy that it has like a front page. If you all notice, I have these washi tape flags on here. It really helps me to know where I am in my scripture writing plan. When I open the book, well, close the book, it ends up looking like this. So that helps with everything. I think I was on pink. So each month is in here, and each month has the month stated, 3 scriptures per week. So there's always 4 weeks. Even if the month has 5 weeks, there's 4 weeks here. 3 scriptures per week, and then the title, like the topic of the plan for that particular month. The reason why there are only 3 scriptures here is because it makes it easier for you to really get stuff done. Not to just get it done, but get it done so that you can elaborate on it. So I'll write my 3 scriptures, but in those 3 scriptures, I'm able to dive deeper and either read a different translation of that same scripture. I'm able to answer any questions that I had in the additional pages of the scripture writing plan. I can write any notes from my Bible studies, either research that I have done online or in my study Bible, any additional scriptures that go along with this same kind of theme. I have definitions in here, prayers, all of the jazz. So each week, and the way that I write mine is a week. So this is week 1 of January, week 2 of January. So I'll have like 2 spreads. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So this video, I'm just flipping through it. I will do a separate video in which I dive deeper into what I wrote on these specific pages. But I know some people just wanted to see how mine turned out. So I'm going to do what is honestly kind of like a quick flip through. So I do have some word art here. I added my washi. All of these add-ons come with the add-on kit. The kit comes with the doll by herself, and then additional things are adding on. I added this little tag from either Home Depot or Lowe's. Everything in me wanted to say Heckinger's, but Home Depot or Lowe's. And I don't like how my Posca pens, they are acrylic pens, acrylic paint pens. I didn't let it dry, so this is what happened, and that's unfortunate, but I won't make that mistake again. But I will still use these. Did a little tip in here. I wrote with my Posca pens. Each layout is pretty much different for the most part. I'll add lines, washi, all of that. This one is 3 horizontals. I write fairly small, but that's okay. I like how I'll add stuff from a bigger book, a thicker pen. So this is a Posca pen to help it kind of stand out from the other writings that I have. And that was January. This is February. February, I got all of the scriptures done as well. February was about love. That's the hearts everywhere. This was a time had on Patreon. I cut out all these little itty bitty hearts, and it took a good time to do it. I had to use this little tool for me to be able to stick them down because they were so tiny. Like this heart right here is about that big. I mean, you can see it, it's small. I'm trying to add washi each week so I can use all of my washi. That is the like goal, is to use all of the washi that I've been accumulating all this time. But this is week 1 of February, week 2 of February. I'm loving the pink hair. If I had an option to color my hair, it would either be pink, blue, or purple. I even thought about white because my hair is turning gray. Let's see, I sometimes use my Posca pen to make little lines to make it stand out. This month was mostly pinks, but they do have like some oranges and some greens in there, so I was able to add the green to kind of tie in where the definition is. This is the definition of love, and I really enjoyed this one. This is the last spread, so again, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and we are done. And I use these to say my prayers and things like that. This is March. March is about grace. I did use a huge Posca pen right here that kind of bled through, and that is why I moved the sticker. If you see the video of me putting these pages together, the sticker is probably over here, and then I moved it. I use repositioning sticker paper, so I'm able to do that. This is the first kit, I believe. Hold on, let me make sure. This is the first kit where I added flowers at a request of Nicole from my Patreon group. So any flowers that you are enjoying inside of the add-ons is because of her. So this is week 1, week 2. This is week 3 and week 4. This is the only week when I said I missed 2. It doesn't mean I didn't read them. I just didn't write them in here. I kind of wanted to have a different look for the for my spreads as I flip through. I didn't want everything to look like the similar layout. You'll see later on I really go different with it. So I only wrote one scripture on here and just left that blank just so it could be the focus. I thought this was really cute to have it going down this way. Like I said, I started doing different things like these dashes, but this is April. April is about peace. I use this gold. I don't even know if y'all can see it, the effect of it, but it's a gold Posca pen. And this one was really fun. This kit had the most dolls in it. If that is, you know, what you're into. I still had my washi tape at hand. And I got through all of the scriptures here as well, all 12. So week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. This is from a whole different kit. It was left over, so I just added it there. As you can see, it wasn't much, but I mean, it did add to it to me because it's orange. It's my favorite color. So I just added it in there. Really loved it. This is May. May might look like April, but April is more yellow. May is more orange. May is about strength. And here's where I did a divide. I was, again, trying to do something different so it can keep me as engaged as I want it to be without just, you know, simply writing them in the same flow. And it's just, you know, nicer to flip through as well. So I decided to do put it into quads. So it worked here. And when I got over here, it didn't work because this is the doll that came with the scripture writing plan, but the dolls that came with the add-on are much bigger. So I was not able to do a quad here because then it would just be her by herself. Instead of like her where I'm able to write around it. So I ended up doing 2 squares and a long rectangle here. I thought about making this a tip-in, but I just stuck it down. Same with this. So that's week 1 and 2 of May. This is week 3 and 4. So we are in, what is this? I guess this would be second quarter now. Because there's January, February, March is first quarter, and then April, May, and June. So May starts the second quarter. Same thing here, able to do 3. And then all of a sudden I just decided to do horizontal. The definition, because there's a definition that comes with each month, did not go with the color scheme for this one. So I decided to create this one in the add-on. When I was doing the definitions, I was just picking colors. I really didn't look at the main colors of that month to decide that that was going to be the best thing. So that's why I did this. I like the way it turned out. I thought it was good. And these girls are big. They're the biggest girls and all of the kids. All right, and lastly, we have June. So June is about wisdom. These dolls have all white hair. This is when I was thinking, like, maybe I should, like, you know, just embrace and make all my hair gray. And I was like, oh, my hair gonna fall out if I bleach it. So, because I have really fine baby hair. So I was like, we're not gonna do that. We just gonna, as God provides the gray hair, then we'll have them. But gray hair does, it speaks to, it's like a symbol of wisdom. So gray hair, wisdom. This is a very soft palette. And I went back to writing things, just flat out, just writing. Okay, but I still like the way it turned out. As you can see, I don't put a lot on my pages. I try to make sure I have enough space for the words to be there. So if you really look at it, it's just the girl, word art, the scriptures, flowers, writing block, girl, word art. Because the prayer ones I add as I go on. I think I added this sticker too, but I don't just put prayer here and hope that when I get here I can write a prayer. I kind of add those as I'm going on. When I feel like I want to write a prayer there, that's when I get that sticker out. This one was unfortunately printed on the opposite side of the sticker paper, so I had to use a glue stick here. And this is the last page. So this is week 1, week 2, and then we have week 3, week 4. And according to this, I did do all 4 weeks and all 3 scriptures per week. And if somebody's wondering, like, how do I do this? So I write with my Posca pens at first. So when I did this spread, I did the scriptures with a Posca pen and then wrote over them with pen. And this spread, I decided to flip that and do the scriptures in the Posca pen and then write over it with pen. And it looks like a highlighting type of thing. My handwriting is artsy, so it may not be something that you can read. But this is how this turned out. I thought this was different also because it was very minimal on here from the kit. And then I put all the remaining stuff just on one side, and I use washi tape to divide the section. So this scripture 1, 2, and then 3. I did not elaborate on this scripture at all. I use the Posca pens to draw. I use arrows often. Again, with the washi tape, I use that washi tape as the washi tape for the flag as well, which is different because it's really thin washi tape, as in, like, usually washi tape is this thick, but this one is thin. So I'm hoping that you liked, you know, the flow of everything. I want to do better at doing a flip through much sooner, like after the month is over. But I'm going to go through and I'm going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do individual videos based on each month, which may be the thing. It depends on how the video goes for January. But I usually show you how I fussy cut and how I put it together, but I didn't have a chance to, like, go back and show you how everything happened. How it all came together in my notes, which I think is, you know, the most important part. And there's a sneak peek, I guess. This is how July happens. So this is July, and I decided for July I wanted most of things in the middle. I love how this one turned out because everything is in the middle, as far as, like, all of the decor, all of the add-on, the images. I was going to change this, but my patron said just leave it the same. So this is how it usually looks when I'm going to do any of these regular pages. With this right here used to look like this. So this is the clean break. So that was it, you guys. So I'm hoping that you all like the flip through. If you have any questions of how I did anything, please just let me know. Please keep me encouraged as I try to deliver this monthly instead of I guess half a year. Like, I don't want to come back and do another video in December or January showing you what I did for the other 6 months, but I have been keeping up with it, and I think if I show you all this more often, it may even be encouraging for some of you all as well, because I know a lot of you bought the scripture writing plan, but I want to make sure that you're actually using it, because that is the deepest perk of having it, is not to just, you know, have it and it just be there, but to actually use it and get the most out of it. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them in the comments, per usual. And I'll see you in the next video, in which I'll be walking through January and sharing all these good notes that's going on in January. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.